Hello, everybody. My name is Graham Elwood, and you are watching The Political Vigilante. Well, for those of you who watched the show, you've seen me do my character, Granny Petrol. And some of you are like, where did you get this character? Well, it's a real person hired by the Friends of Science, which is an organization that is funded by oil companies to push climate denial. And back in January, I came across this video and could not stop laughing at how ridiculous it is. So I want to show it to you today so you understand the history of Granny Petrol.
Greta, I saw your presentation at COP24, and it was compelling, but I respectfully dispute your statements. A child is a miracle, Greta. A child should be able to live in joy, entranced by the wonder of the world, not in fear of the future or hatred of their elders.
Hatred of their elders. So let's just stop right there. So already Greta is saying, hey, you know, the speeches Greta has given, like the world is on fire. I'm not going to have a future. Children my age aren't going to have a future. So this woman's interpretation of it is, oh, the hatred of the elders. Okay. So again, this is from the Friends of Science website. And I checked, and they get funding from oil companies, mainly from Canada. So this is in Canada. Now I'm going to press the start button, and I want you to do something for me. Okay. I want you to look down at the fireplace. When I press play, look at the fireplace behind her. Please watch the fireplace.
Climate is a $1.5 trillion global industry. Greta, it's all built on a faulty premise that carbon dioxide is like a control knob on climate. But science has shown that that is not true. Your ancestor, Svante Arrhenius, not only developed the hothouse theory of catastrophic global warming, he also amended his catastrophic view. In 1906, in this paper, he wrote in German, he decided that warming would be perhaps around 1.
Have you noticed anything about the fireplace? Where is it this way? Was it? The fireplace doesn't move. She's like standing in front of a fake fireplace, or it's like a green screen or something. The fireplace doesn't move. It's not like crackling behind her. It's a fake fireplace. This is me, the filmmaker in me, what looks at the whole frame of something, and I'm like, that drives me insane. It's insane. The fireplace doesn't work. It's a picture of a fireplace. And then she starts, science has told us. And she talks about how the climate change industry is $1.5 trillion industry. She coins the term big green. Oh, yeah, it gets so much better.
5 degrees Celsius and beneficial. So when people tell you that the world only has 12 years left, they're telling you science fiction, not science fact. Those scary predictions come from computer simulations that are based on a worst-case scenario that is so far removed from reality, many scientists are angry that people are being scared and fooled in this way. But climate has become a big green business. That's who is greedy and uncaring.
She said
Big Green doesn't mind if poor people become poorer from heat or eat poverty. They just want the subsidies and the carbon credits. Let them eat carbon. You said, we adults have done nothing. That's not true. What amazing advances we've made in this world. People once lived lives that were solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short. That was a good description of life in the Little Ice Age just maybe 150 years ago or so. Then you might have had to marry at age 15 because people were only expected to live until they were about 35.
So wait, she's saying oil, thanks to oil, Greta, you don't have to marry at age 15. Did you just hear that insane leap? Like, this woman's crazy. That's why I had to do this character. I can't handle it.
You say that we're stealing our children's future. I disagree. My late mother lived to the age of 93. She was born before the radio was invented. Her father plowed the fields behind a horse, guiding a hand plow with a yoke around his neck.
What?
She lived through the Great Depression when many people lived on the verge of starvation. She and her brothers fought in World War II, and she lived to see humans land on the moon. Greta, what incredible things humans have accomplished. What a fabulous future you have. And almost all of these accomplishments were only possible thanks to the power of coal, natural gas, and oil. We cannot stop climate change, Greta, but we can be prepared for changes in climate, which, if you study history, you will know that there are many. Get off the strike line and go to school. Learn to think for yourself. Be curious so you can't be fooled, and have hope. We live in a world of wonder where science is about inquiry, not compliance. For Friends of Science Society, I'm Michelle Sterling.
So that's who Granny Petrol is, a real person. Michelle Sterling, who gets paid to stand in front of fake fireplaces and spew bullshit. So that's why I came up with that character. Oh my God. But Greta. Yeah, that's why I watched this video on, and back when we would do the show in the studio in Burbank before the shutdown, Ron was there, and Ron and I just kept going, but Greta. And I just was like, and then one of you sent me the wig, and I just had a pair of reading glasses, and some of you sent the pearls, and then I just picked this shawl, and Granny Petrol was born. Big green, Greta, but Greta, you're so mad at adults. She says adults. Big green. Oh, it's the insane logic of Granny Petrol. Absolutely. It's crazy. Oh, you need to up the condensation quotient, Graham. You're right. I was glad I needed to watch that video again just to dial the character. And she's so condescending. Greta, why don't you like this? Like Friends of Science Society. Oh God. And I went on a quick web search. Friends of Science. Who gets their funding? Oil companies in Canada,